What is checking audio? Should be okay. And one more time. Okay. Alright, the audio should be good and I should be loud enough. I can turn it up a little bit. I'll turn myself down a little bit. But what is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? David the Gamer here, back with another stream of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy. We are going to be continuing the second part of we're going to be continuing the second part of episode 2, the Turnabout Sisters. In our last stream of this, I'm not gonna lie with names, I forgot. We're gonna go into it to figure it out right now. But in our last stream, okay, hold on. I can do it now. Okay, so in our last stream, we were defending Maya Fey, who is Mia Fey's sister, who is the victim, and our chief, who was killed by an unknown person. This is April May, the witness who saw Maya Fey, and we found out that April May was wiretapping Mia Fey's phone. We pushed her on it. We got Miles Edgeworth, who is the prosecutor. He's a ruthless man who'd do anything to get the guilty verdict. And we've seen that because we called the bellboy, and the bellboy revealed that there was another person in the room, and that Miles Edgeworth asked him not to mention it unless if specifically told. So the bellboy ratted out Miles Edgeworth. You can go check it out on the other stream. Let alone, you can also check it out on the other video that I will post. I will post part 1 to this the day after the first one goes out, which will be on the 4th. The first Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney video is going to be on the 4th. Yeah, honestly, I can't really explain anymore, but other than that, let's get into it. But we are going to try and figure out who the other person was with April May, because the bellboy told us, and now we get another chance. We are now at the detention center to try and get Miss April May to reveal a little bit more. Well, hello! Oh god. This hurts my voice, so I do apologize. If some people I can't do voices for, because I just don't want to, I don't want to try and go with it. You know, I can't do a girly voice. I didn't expect anyone. No. I'm going to just read it normally. So I do apologize to any people that wanted to try and hear me do a voice, but I'm just going to read. Some people I'll do voices for, and some I just won't. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning? You spiky head. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard that's right behind you, looking stiff as a board. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked out of your mind? Alright, let's talk. Let's talk about your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Hold up, give me a minute. Just got a message. Why are that wrong times now? Text one. Okay. Alright. Just sending a quick text to a friend because he's now invited me, but as I'm starting to stream this, it does bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? I think just against me because I don't think any lawyer has, like, gone against her without being charmed. Right, let's talk about the wiretap. Stop looking at me like devil-like. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. What about that man? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Get her? If I had something to get. Guy from the blood one holds a conversation between the Chief and Maya. If I have something that gets her to talk. Alright, let's move over to somewhere else if need be. Maybe something in her room. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Our rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where a murderer used a wiretap. We can charge premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who bought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So you are honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Can you bring me, dry martini, shaken not stirred, please? Alright, tell me about Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir. Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her, she'd do it. I said, do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle. The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea, sir. Alright, now tell me. Tell me about the man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are, in total agreement. Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Do I have a photo? I don't think I have a photo. Profiles? I can't remember. Alright, I gotta find a photo. So maybe that's what I need to find. A photo. I checked with the bellboy of the photo. Why is the picture missing? There was a picture there. Why is it missing? September 7, Grossberg Law Offices. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Okay, his picture's gone. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of sunflowers. It wasn't Marvin, it was, Fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. I couldn't remember it, honestly. There's a picture. Hold up. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Some have been written in pencil on the back. DL6 incident. Exhibit A. DL6 incident. Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Let's see Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph on the back, the words DL6 incident. Exhibit A are written in pencil. And the other photo. The photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, swap photos. Photo added to the core record. Okay, well this is the only man. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything else. Let's, is there anyone here? 7 Fair & Co. law officers. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. To take gumshoes nowhere in sight. Police have really gave this place working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Yeah, no, I guarantee you there's not. Yeah, no, there's definitely none. Picture? What about books? Anything? Wait, my character just said, oh, some of the files missing. Yeah, who is that? Who is, who and star? Are you talking about this photo right here? I don't know yet. I do not know who it is. I've just checked with Mr. Grossberg's office and found this photo on his desk. So we're gonna just quickly... We know that the person who was with Miss April May is a man, so the other photo can't be anything to do with killing. Let's go back to the Gatewater and try and see. Is this the man? Here, take a look at this. That's him, detective. Hold up. Yeah. He looks like a creep. Who, the bellboy or the picture? I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once, you know? How it is. No, I don't. Okay, without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an F swearing that that's him? For sure. Okay. Hold up. Yeah, that's fine. An infinitive. This guy is way too excited about this. Yeah, have him write it. Oh, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an infinitive. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the infinitive. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit describes a man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Better call Sal. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Okay. Right. So now we've got confirmation that this is... we got confirmation that this is the person. So now let's go back. You again. Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault, you know? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Alright, so you won't talk to me at all? Let me try again. About that man who stayed with you at the hotel. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling you. Murder, I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Well, I do. I have a picture of the man himself. I know who it is. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Yep. She will pay another way. She will pay another way. The gods will make sure of it. Don't worry. Where did you... Aha, reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room on the night of the murder. No, no, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Yeah, I got proof. I got... Where is it? Where is it? Here it is, bellboy. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. There's your proof right there. Now I'm getting somewhere. Do I ease her fears? Yo, Enso, what should I do in this case? Should I push her harder or ease her fears? What do you think? 1 or 2? Give me a number, 1 or 2. Ease her fears is 1. Push her harder is 2. I will give you a minute. What do you think? What do you think, N-Star? You are my partner in this case. N-Star, you good? When? Which one, N-Star? I gotta pick. I gotta pick. What do I do, N-Star? I will give you another minute, N-Star, and if you don't pick, I'll flip a coin for it. 1. Ease her fears will be heads. Push her hard will be tails, unless if N-Star does pick. "30 seconds. 30 seconds on the clock, waiting for N-Star's decision of justice. I'm waiting for it. Come on, N-Star, give a decision. You got 20 seconds. And it's been a minute. Okay, I'm flipping a coin. Damn it. Honestly, I cannot tell you what that is, because I can't see. What is that? That is tails. Okay, I'm gonna push her harder. Push. This is it. All for nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh. Ooh. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. Let's go. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? I got excited. Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. She is scared. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Okay, there we go. So the bellboy's thing is gone now, so now we just have a picture of him. Alright. Right, let's have a quick look. Let's go back to Grossberg's office. This is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ah, that old familiar. Clearing the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, you're quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me. The trial. He was there. Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down from Mia, maybe. It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscence, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it. I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really, what was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things have gone poorly for that girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Alright, before we do anything, he should still be here, but let's go to Blue Corp, because that's the picture. That's the picture right there. Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright, Phoenix Wright, inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I've intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of the Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. Why am I talking? So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you could come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business do a mighty lawyer have with a man of such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance me is off the scale. Talk. Let's talk about the night of murder. On the night of murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White? The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No, Matt, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. sell information. In just 10 years, I built this business. Why do I feel like I'm going with a Donald Trump type voice. In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office, you see. Now, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic is it not? I had to just slow that down. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat? What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. That painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. I've seen it before. When did you get it? I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh. Just yesterday, actually. Your point being... My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask you again, who are you? Bruh, he's got golden rings that look like knuckle dusters, bruh. And I feel like I'm gonna beat up. A lawyer. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grotty Burger. What? Oof. I'm actually getting punched. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand it. Understand, it is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grotysburg, I presume? Mr. Grosberg, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Screw you. Bruh, so I can't even do anything. This painting was until yesterday hanging on the street. Why does Mr. White have it? Okay. So there's definitely stuff going on. There's bribery or blackmail. Grossberg, we need to freaking talk. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clean my throat. Drop it, your house defense. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Right, talk. Your refusal, I asked before, but I think I have the right to know. Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just more time to think. He does seem trouble about something. Okay. I'm not gonna ask him about today's trial, I'm gonna ask him about Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grosberg. Or Grotysburg, whatever it is. I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that photo of Mr. White. Why wouldn't you defend my... that big painting? Mr. Grosberg, sir... There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information, he's blackmailing you, your lovers. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. Nope, that was quick. I think that painting is a fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wyatt would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Miss Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What's the reason for the blackmail? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Crosby? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know, but one person found out. I told him. You told White. He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. Well, that's what you get when you sell your soul for riches. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yeah, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. What is the DL6? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Right, okay. I'm not gonna ask for today's trial. He knows. She knows. We know. Do I want to go back down? Let's go back. Let me see. Can I tell him? No. So that's you done. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Alright, let's go back to the Faye and Co. law offices. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Right, let's look for the files again, because I did say all the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? The A to the G. A, B, C, D, E. Let's go to A to I, because that's the D. A, B, F. Misty Faye, that's Misty Faye, that's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name leaving only these words, "My mother vanished." I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops here. So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay, now let's have a look. Now let's look into J's and S. J through S. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Skim it a little bit. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is suicide. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. Oh, wait. Now that's something. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Why? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in the suicide. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. An article about a politician's suicide. The word White is written in pencil at the top. Okay, that's a little bit. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. It's me, not murder, blackmail. There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. Why, yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth, but of course, I guess you need not restrain your mirth, my friend. Guessing this is supposed to be a desk. But the thing. Why would he have it? I'm gonna just present. I'm gonna present this and hope it's right. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at this time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even what? Sorry. You look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butch. Harry Butch. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butch. What is that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Fucking asshole. Okay, damn. She'll pay. What's the goal? Oh, damn, I didn't even notice you texted that. What's the goal? The goal is to find this man guilty. What happened to you earlier and stuff, by the way? If you are still here. What happened to you earlier? I was asking you, 1 or 2. What happened, man? That was 2 minutes after you said she will pay another way. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Maya. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of the detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. Yeah. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... help me break out of here. No, that'll be illegal, and I'm a lawyer. Cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. I better get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. Just checking real quick. Okay, still on. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Alright, should we continue? We're gonna do this. We gotta do this. We gotta try and put him. Alright. We gotta try and arrest him. Right. Trial. Right, we're on trial right now. Alright, let's do this. Let's catch this guy. September 9, District Court, Defendant Lobby. Alright. Well, I guess this is it. Yep. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix. Hold up. Let me just quickly check something. Why is it taking? What the hell is that? Go back. Okay. Phoenix, look. Oh no, it's Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Question. I was told that whatever Miss White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have? What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright, anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? For Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. There's not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9, 10 a.m. District Court. Let's do this. Right. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see, the prosecution may call this witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a voice for him. It's like, yes, Mr. Man. Great, he gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Look at this bling, man. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Sorry, Donald Trump, for using your voice, but did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a oh God. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. I don't get code for that. Edgeworth. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Alright, well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh. Look at this bling again. You see all this bling? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. He's literally telling me this right in court. Let him have it, Phoenix. Okay. Right, witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to use some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Impaction. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Right, I gotta look at evidence that I got. Right, what do I have on, Okay, thank God. I'm about to say I don't want to present something. Right, so what do I got? I got Mia's autopsy, my cell phone, glass shards, the broken remains of a glass light stand broken behind the wall, clock, wiretap. I got, like, no evidence. I need to push him on stuff. Which way did I go? This is the floor plans. Alright, let me have a look. I was quietly pursuing reading, cows, Passed away. I saw him, spiky-haired woman attacking a woman. He has to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Once she too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Where did I run chase? Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. Ooh, wait, the victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Look at this bling, man. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail? That's then wrong. Hold up. Okay. The victim... Okay, thank you. He's now said the victim ran to the left and you gave chase. There we go. Where's the thing that says? The victim dodged and attacked and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. There we go. Objection! Eat that! Right there! Wait, right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim's here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left, so he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Mr. White is right. Miss May is right. Oh, it's me saying who's right. Maybe they're both. Maybe they're both right. Wait a minute. Let me look. I'm trying to. Either Mr. White is right. He says left. May says right. Okay, let me look. Okay. Let me look at the floor plans. Just checking chat. Nothing said. So, if she ran left. So May says right, and that's why she slumped. And he says left. So, if that's the case, then it's that both. Yeah, well, we know he's the killer already, so that's cool. Oh, wait, maybe it's the case of he's seeing it. That's possibly the outcome of it. They're both right, because Miss May saw her go right, but Mr. White being there killing her, he saw her go left. So, he's just doing it at a different position. Okay. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Haha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right there. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Genius. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order, 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 order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. Oh god, I forgot Donald Trump's voice. Objection! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Alright, what do we got? Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you saw the girl, she first went to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered a final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Yeah, I think I can pose a contradiction. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. I think I can point that one out. Let me just check. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit, but no. Died from a blow. I don't know if it's saying multiple, but I think I could probably get him on that one. Hold on. Alright, let me see. So Miss May's testimony was correct, as with mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. I can't get her. I can't think on that one, because that's a no. It says died from a blow. A blow. One blunt hit. So, present that, because that's what the police said. So I'm gonna go with it. Is that right? Yes! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quiet. Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Let me just check real quickly. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Had something fall. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Whap! Alright. The flap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. The two accounts. Alright, well, see, I looked the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia. I'm gonna push you. What fell? I'm gonna push you. What fell? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? You know what? Yeah, it does, because it is the case of how does he know? Wait a minute. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. So now we got a light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. But how did he see the light stand? Let me just check. Again, check the map. A light stand. How can... If that's like the view of the window, he heard it fall. How does he know? It's literally outside. So I'm gonna have to point him out on this. Because this is no. The light stand. I'm gonna have to stand this. Yeah. There it is. Yep, it's a light stand. You can't see it. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Well, what? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you will be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you planned, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! We're getting him. We're getting him. Double checking real quick if they're still on. They are still on. Okay, nice. Mr. White. Mr. White. He's like died. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. It looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh no. He's gonna confess to the wiretap, so he saw the light stand. Order, Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss McVeigh. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Oh, damn it, he got the idea. But correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye and Co. law offices. That is when I saw that cursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Miss Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is the fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the basest conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. My bling says all. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. Right. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Sorry, this voice is getting my tiredness. I had entered the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by. Correct, that is it, right? Look at this bling. I see very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof of this? Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone. Oh, goddamn it, I'm going with his voice. Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I had entered the car north. Why? Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fanco law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. I'm gonna question you on everything. Why did you tap me his phone? Shut up, Edgeworth. This is no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of all sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass light stand. And that's the last bit. What can I push? Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Fuck. There's nothing there for me to press. Right. Is there nothing? Is there anything? Do I actually have anything? I got nothing. A department store, let's see. Wiretap. I got nothing on this guy. I pressed him on everything. Oh shit, no. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Nope. I think I passed out. Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost a child. I was hallucinating. Wait, what? Oh, you're finally awake. Ah! I fell down again. Hey, Phoenix. There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1 million, wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Wait a minute. Wait, September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now just have to prove it. Let's go! Receipt update in the court record. We got this. 9. Come on. We got this. Bring the witness back. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Miss Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September. Entered the Franco law offices. Which one do I press him? Of course I had done so. As when I saw this glass light stand. Do I press it on this or the star? I'm gonna press him on this. That is when I saw it. He couldn't have seen it. Objection! There we go. Look closely at this. Yes. See the word Maya written in blood. Wow. You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Franco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Why? Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you, Mr. White? No, it's achievable. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. That was quick. Then that is all for the trial of... Oh my god, what now? Not so fast, Phoenix, right? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry. This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I have to object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Miss Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Your Honor, may I go home now? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this. I have something I would like to read to the court. Mia's memo. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Oh, secret. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Damn, I'm just so smug about it. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this qualifies the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Yes! We did it! Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks weird now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god, now that he said that, it makes me think of the reference. September 9, 2/24, defendant lobby. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. The chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9. The office. I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! September 9, 9:02 p.m. Vaco Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wow, you should see your face. Mia, what are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. Ah. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law officers, it's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Ah. They're so humble. Good luck, Phoenix. That's so sad. This is a message to all the people. This is basically a message to all the people who have lost someone. They will always be with you in spirit. As long as you keep them in your heart, they are always with you. I'll always be here watching. Aww. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. I'll do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Ah, that was so nice. Save my progress. Yeah, that was nice. Alright. Hold up. This is gonna be a part of the next one. Hold up. The moon. No, it's you who should gaze upon. I'm going to end the stream here now, but this is going to be what is on the next stream. So if you did enjoy the content that you like, make sure you follow my stream for live streams and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see the live stream content. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining me on this trial. This is David the Gamer signing off for this one. Have a blast, stay gaming, and peace out.